Hey there, online students. This is Dr. Buer. It is Monday, October 16th. Welcome to the 8th week of classes. I am coming to you from a pastor's retreat. I am currently participating in a short 2-day retreat for pastors to talk through a particular book on pastors and their critics by Joel Beeke. It's been really helpful and just to give some encouragement to them. So I'm not in my normal location, but at any rate, I've gotten free so that we can spend a little time together online and make sure you know what's going on in class for this week. So without further ado, let me kind of walk through what we've got going on. In NT 5103, we are at the end of our first major unit on syntax, and we actually have an exam coming up this week. So what you'll notice is that after working through all of the different syntax guides, etc., on the verb, we are now working on syntax exam number 1. And so that's going to be due the 18th, coming up on Wednesday. So please review this information page. Please come to our meeting tomorrow afternoon. The internet here is not super good, but I think I still should be able to do our meeting. Let's talk about whatever questions you've got about the exam. What you'll notice is that the exam is really like a lot of things you've already done. It's like the quizzes where you have vocabulary, paradigms, parsing from first year, where you've got informational questions about the particular categories you've been learning, and then actual syntax exam questions like the study guide. So it's very similar to the work that you've been doing up to this point. But come tomorrow and let me know what questions you've got. In NT 5104, we are now in the particular section of the course where we are going to take what we've learned in terms of exegetical method and apply it specifically to the book of Ephesians. So you are not going to learn any new method, so to speak. We've taught you sort of an introduction to that. What we're going to do instead is now look at the book of Ephesians and see how this method can be applied. So we will walk through the 6 chapters of Ephesians, do some additional reading, and all of that is gearing up for the first major exegetical paper that's due November the 10th. So let me go ahead and tell you now, you'll see this later, but the work that you have already done will be imported into this paper. So you've already gotten a good start on it. But you need to make sure that you are aware of what's going to go into this paper because it's a pretty big assignment. So please review the handout in the files which deals with the requirements for this paper and start working on it every day. Start doing something for this paper every day so that when November 10th comes around, you'll be ready to turn it in without much fanfare. Exegesis is an ongoing process. You want to make sure that you're doing it regularly, and this is a way to kind of get training in that, to do it regularly as you work through the passage and figure out how to apply the method that we have taught you already. Okay, now in NT 5110, we are currently in the module. Let me see, let me get everything going again. Sorry about that. I forget which the order of the modules is in this class on occasion, but we are currently in the module on... There we go, synoptic source form and redaction criticism. These are famous ways of thinking and looking at the New Testament text that are important to know about. It's somewhat related to historical criticism in 7 areas of New Testament discussion, but these are specific areas of study that have been applied to the Gospels that are really important. This module is 2 weeks long, not really because of this topic, but because of the research paper outline that you have to do. So I want to encourage you to go ahead and read this assignment, make sure you understand it, and then what I'll do next week in next week's weekly video update is to give you a little bit more information about what we're looking for on that particular assignment. Okay, well, I think we're off to a great week. We are halfway done through the semester. I don't know if you know, but there are 15 weeks in our semester, 7 weeks of classes, 14 weeks of classes, then a week of exams. So we're halfway done with classes because we're in the 8th week. But at any rate, hope you're doing well. Please contact me if I can answer any questions for you, and I look forward to working with you online. Take care. Have a great week.